Okay, I'm going to show you how to do two kinds of ribbon. The ribbon for these bows takes approximately 3 yards for a ribbon that looks this size. So you can buy a small spool of ribbon that just has 3 yards on, or you can get a large spool of 50 yards and just make as many as you want. To tie the ribbons together, I use, my favorite is the pipe stem cleaners. Try to get the pipe stem cleaners as close to matching the bow as you possibly can. If you're using a very thin ribbon, then you use a thin wire like this. And any gauge wire is fine. If you're making a large bow that is like double this size, that you're going to put on a Christmas tree or a very large package, then I use a very long stem of wire. This is probably 18 inches long or so, so that when you twist the bow and you tie it, you've got all this tail to tie on to your tree. Okay, to begin with, take the bow, pull out a length to work on, and leave a tail approximately the length of your bow. As you can see, this one previously made, it has this just a tad bit longer. And when it's longer, you can either cut it off to the same length or you can fold it for a package. You take the bow between your thumb and your first finger and you pinch it. Now this bow has the same on one side as the other. Some ribbon will only have a top side and a back side. So because of that, we twist it so that your right side is on the top. Determine the length of bow you want. If it's a small bow, according to this size, we're going to make one about 6 inches long. And you pinch it between your thumb and first finger. Twist it again. If you don't twist it again, the wrong side of your bow is up. Then you're going to have problems. So make another bow and clasp it again between your thumb and your first finger. Now, the right side is up, the right side is up. You have one bow on each side, and each bow takes 5 loops or 7. The odd number is the better number decoratively when you make a bow. So we're going to do again, pinch it between the thumb and first finger, twist it so your right side is out, repeat that so that your right side is out on this side. Now we have 2 on each side. Okay, I'm going to twist it again and make one more loop. And then I twist it again so that the tail is right side out. Then I'm going to take my scissors and at an angle I'm going to cut the tail of the bow. Here's where the pipe stem cleaner comes in. This is a 5-loop bow. So fold it in the middle where your fingers are pinching. Do not lose that or you'll lose your bow. Now fold it all up like a flower. Put your finger between the pipe stem and twist. 1, 2, 3. And if that hurts your finger, it's tight enough. Now you have your tails to tie on to either your package or whatever decorative thing you're working on. Now take your ribbon loops and fluff them. One on this side down, one on this side up. The next one down, the next one up, the next one down, and then you have your tail. So twist your tail and pull them in whatever direction you want. So that makes your 5-loop bow. Now compare this one. This is a 5-loop bow, and this previously one made is an 8-loop bow. Depending on the size package that you want to put it on, this would go for a smaller one, this would go for a larger one. Now, there you have an 8 bow, and you have a 5 bow. Now I'm going to show you a duplicate bow with 2 ribbons. I'm going to take this blue ribbon And I'm going to take this gold ribbon combination. This blue ribbon has a wire edge. The wire edge is really your better ribbon. This one does not, but it's stiff. And this ribbon will be held up simply because this one has a wire on it. So I'm putting the two together, one on top of the other, and it doesn't matter which one is on top. And then diagonally cut your ends so you got nice clean end. With the same procedure, leave your tail, pinch it. Now, this is where you're going to see a more definite look. On the right side of the ribbon, see the decorative print? On the other side, it's plain with a stripe. So your dot is on the top. Okay, very on top of each other, very smoothly as you can, as if it were one ribbon. You make another bow and pinch it and twist. Now, your first ribbon, you can see the gold is on top, and this decorative part of the ribbon is also on top. Okay, keep them together until you have all of them looped. All right, now start your second one. Here you have your second one, twist it. The third one, twist it. Now together. Now you're going to have to hang onto this very tightly, because if you have arthritis, take your Excedrin first. Take your next loop, you've got 4, okay? Now, again, we're going to do a 5 loop. And because I have 2 ribbons, this is going to end up 10 loops, 5 of one and 5 of the other. So I'm going to stop here because it's a shorter ribbon. Twist it again so the ribbon is still on top. Cut the tails at an angle together, and then I'm going to use a green ribbon because it matches the green on this blue. Try to keep the color as close to your ribbon as possible. If you have gold, it would also be gorgeous on here. Okay, holding it together, don't let loose or you lose your bow. Pull it up like a flower. Twist it, 1, 2, 3. If it hurts your finger, again, you're done. There's your tails. Okay, now when we separate these, we're going to pull one loop down and we're going to separate it. The blue is on top, the gold is in the back. Pull the second one down this way and we're going to do it the opposite. The gold is in front, the blue is in back. I hope you can see that. Then we're going to do it again. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 so far. Okay, you go one on this side, one on this side, back and forth, and you alternate them. If you pulled your blue one first on this side, then the next time you pull your gold one first. That makes every other loop the opposite color. Okay, now I'm going to pull the gold first. Then I'm going to pull the blue first. Then I'm going back here, I'm going to pull the gold first. Now, grab your loops, kind of push them tight, and there you have a two-tone, 2 different kinds of ribbon. This gold does not have wire, the blue does. But because of the wire, it helps hold your blue one up. Then you can separate the tails, like so. There you have there you have the two-tone ribbon. Okay, now we have 3 there. Now if you want to make them for a tree and you want to make a larger ribbon, this is going to be a large one for a Christmas tree. Now I'm going to leave your tail a little bit longer, strictly because the loops on this one are going to be longer. Cut your diagonal tail, pinch Now this one does not have wire.
Okay.
That's going to work. Okay, make a large loop, pinch. Now, this is a right and wrong side. Twist again. So the right side is up. Make the same loop this side as that side. Now we have 2 loops and a tail. Twist. Keep holding between your first two, your thumb and your first finger, or you lose your bow. Okay, pinch it and hold. Make your 3rd loop. This is a little more difficult to work with without the wire, but it can be done if you don't lose those loops. Okay, now we have 2, 3, 4. Now I'm going to put 3 on this side. This is going to be a 7 loop. Twist it so your right side is out. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need 1 more. There's your 7th loop. Twist it. Now I've got a really big handful here. Okay, now I'm going to use the red, because this is going to go with the red poinsettias. Twist it, and I'm not cutting that first because I don't want to lose this, because this is a big handful. It's hard to hold. Now I'm going to twist it once, twice, 3 times. My finger hurts, so it's done. Now I'm going to cut off my tail. And I left it on there just so I wouldn't lose the bow. Okay, now this one again, we're going to take the bows. We do 1 down, 1 up, 1 down. There's your tail. And on this side, 1 down, 1 up, 1 down, 1 up. And there you have your large bow that you can put on a large Christmas tree or a wreath. And there is your 7 bow.